in my class?
There's one quote Papa always.
Of course, as a covenant somebody.
There's one quote he used to always drum whenever he's in chapel service with us. Nobody arrives at the future they are not prepared for. So
Let me write it down.
So it did stick. It did stick. So I've always been drawn to process because I like to want to have processes because it's only on that basis that you can now have experience, right? And that experience now later on helps you, but in fact,
proportional to your speed. And it's so easy to lose sight of what you're doing and just get distracted, but you need to remember why. And I have a Bible verse here, and it's Hebrews 12 verse 2, just referencing Jesus. It says, for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross and is now seated on the right hand with our God the Father, right?
One thing I have learned this is now after 30, is that experimentation is actually good. And experimentation is preparation. But in life, when we fail, we are angry that we have failed. But why not look at it as if we are experimenting, right? Because if people actually get paid to be researchers.
Yes.
And what's research? It's experimenting. Well, this is for you. You should be should we switch?
No,
You should be the one,
I'm not there yet.
teaching us.
I'm not there yet.
Hello everyone. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another conversation of our new growth series. Yay! The last one was so amazing and impactful, as you can see there. It's right there. We had to break it into two parts because it was full of power. And today I have two amazing people from two different ages. One grew up here in Canada. Did you grow up here in Canada?
No.
All right, I'll let them introduce themselves. Hello, please may we meet you?
Okay. Hello. My name is Tomi Olutunfeshe, and yeah, I kind of grew up here, I guess, if that's how you want me to introduce myself.
She's an original Ajabota.
Yes. Nepo baby.
That's what they call it, Nepo baby.
I wish. Oh my gosh, I wish. But I'm currently a student at the University of Waterloo. I'm studying astrophysics and mathematics.
Mathematics.
Yeah, just a minor. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Isn't University of Waterloo the best university in Canada?
Not the best. People would say the University of Toronto is, but the University of Waterloo is known for its engineering and its math and also for physics as well, which is why I chose it.
And what year are you in?
I'm currently in my second year, about to finish. So,
just like
yes,
that.
Thank God.
Well, yeah, thank God. And how did you get in touch with Anu?
We met at church, of course.
I'm Anu, by the way, just in case you don't know.
So, of course, we met through church, and that was just through me serving in the media unit, that's how I got to know you. And you're currently our national youth pastor, so a very big title. And you and you generously approached me and asked me to be on this
I wouldn't want anyone else to be on this conversation.
That's right.
Should I say it on media?
I don't know.
Tomi is somebody that has respect. Like when I came to Canada and I saw somebody bending to greet, I'm like, who's this girl's mommy?
She was raised right.
She was raised, so she's not Nepo baby, right?
Nepo, but
Respectful
still,
Nepo baby.
Yeah, respectful Nepo baby.
Anyways, what about you?
My name is Caleb Onyemari, and I'm a civil engineering professional.
Wow. I was taken aback.
Oh well, I met Pastor Anu. He's my youth pastor, and I met him in church during one of the youth get-togethers, and he approached me on the podcast and said, "Oh, we should speak on a couple topics," and yeah, that's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are not Nepo baby.
No, no.
Nepo baby is not from you. So you said you are a civil engineer. Where did you study?
Okay, I studied civil engineering undergraduate in Covenant University.
Wow. Yeah, the Covenant. Sing the song. The Covenant.
Oh well, and yeah, I migrated to Canada in 2023. I did an undergraduate program in applied manufacturing management.
Another undergraduate.
No, like a postgraduate. Yes,
okay.
postgraduate
Applied manufacturing.
management, and I majored in advanced manufacturing.
Why do you like
process.
everything advanced?
Oh well, at the time, I really can't put a finger on what was the deciding factor in picking the choice of course. Probably because I had experience back home in manufacturing, and I've always wanted to equip myself in such a way that even when years down the line, I happen to relocate to any other place, I still have relevant experience to even transfer to the next generation. I plan to teach at some point.
Well, this is for you. You should be should we switch?
No,
You should be the one,
I'm not there yet.
teaching us.
I'm not there yet. But yeah, that kind of influenced my decision in taking the course that I do.
Nice. So do you do manufacturing now?
Yes, right now I work as a project coordinator.
Wow.
I coordinate what do you call it? Plans for urbanization. Most major projects that go on has to do, especially in a system that works like this, they try to have everything mapped out properly. So I do the grading and the servicing layout for most projects.
Anyways, thank you so much for introducing yourself. We're trying as much as possible not to make this long at all. And we have 4 topics to talk about.
Right.
The power of focus, preparation, managing your emotion. Something tells me that we will stay long in that managing. Because Tommy here has notes, like 2 pages. To me, all of us will keep quiet.
I mean, we're here for it.
It's
Just
just,
be dropping the nut.
just little short points. That's it. Just little.
Anyways, and the last one is decision making. We are hoping we'll be able to do all of those. So this episode is not too long, right? So, anyways, our New Growth series is a series that was set up to help people to understand that they can actually maximize their youth, right? And this series is 30 lessons I learned before 30. Because I believe that the things I learned before 30 are responsible for where I am today, and that's why I was just putting it. It's been an amazing series so far, and I've loved the feedback. So now it's time for you to add spice to this series. So we are going to start by talking about the first topic, which is the power of focus. Like, let's just jump right in, right? Focus. We have our engineer here, so you should be able to tell us about focus. What's your thoughts? I'm sure you've watched the videos too, right? So what's your thought about focus?
Focus. First, I'd like to say focus for me is canceling noise, being zero.
From an engineer's perspective, noise cancelling.
Oh yeah, just zeroing in on your primary assignment. For me, that is focus.
Nice. Noise cancelling. Did I say that in my I should have said it, like cancel all the noise. But I'm coming back to you because you have to tell us what noise is. Because what noise is to you may not be what noise is to me. Right. But then I have 3 questions I'm gonna ask 2 of you individually. But what do you think focus is? You can read the epistle.
I think similar to what Brett Caleb said, focus to me is eliminating distractions, and I think this is something you mentioned in your own video. So just to not to use the same word focus, but just remaining steadfast on what you plan to do.
Remaining steadfast.
Yes.
All right. Well, on my own end, when we're talking about 30 things I learned before 30, I think the important thing about focus for me is, what is your goal?
Yeah.
Right? What's my goal? Then let's dive right in. And I think that's one thing that the youth of this generation need to focus more on. I'm not saying Nepo baby. But yeah, focus is like there are certain researches going on that people's attention span keeps reducing and reducing and reducing, and everybody likes the soft life. Everybody wants to make it big, but they don't want to put in the work to make it big. And of course, there's now a lot of distraction out there. And again, this series is about talking about our real life experiences. You're free to talk about when you were 2, when you were 3, when you were in Nigeria, when you were this, right? And so my first question is, what does distraction look like to you in your real life? You wouldn't have gotten this far without being focused, right? So can you give us an example of a real distraction you had to, like, don't tell us girlfriend.
Okay.
By the way, are you still wearing a ring? He's not married, by the way.
Okay.
Are you open in the market?
Open.
You are open.
Yeah, very much open.
Very much open. So if somebody from Ukraine is watching, they can contact.
Maybe not Ukraine, but
Not you. I'm not saying Ukrainian. But well, anyways, let's keep that topic, right?
okay.
So what does distraction look like to you?
Distraction for me is, I'll term something a distraction when it's hindering my focus, when it's when I have to. Okay, so I would say I'm not the best person at multitasking, doing so many things at the same time. So anything that would make me, or that would distract me from my primary assignment per time, emphasis on per time, anything that distracts me from it. So say, for example, when I'm studying, back then in school, I study with music.
Wow.
Yeah, when I'm...
Did you finish your first class?
Unfortunately not.
Because the way you're talking like genius.
But so I used to study with music. For other people, it was distracting, but that wasn't distracting for me. Sure. So, but at the time, it helped me focus, because in a class where everyone is talking, by the time I plug in my earphones, that music now,
it's your
Cancels
new
out.
focus.
It cancels out.
environmental noise.
Yes. So for me, distraction per time is whatever is going to take me away from my primary assignment.
Okay, great. Thank you, sir. What about you?
But yeah, it's very similar to what my Berkeley said here. Distraction to me is something that
She's too respectful.
takes
She can't even
place.
call you Caleb on set.
That's
something that takes place over the main priority of my goal. So if my main priority right now is to study for like 6 hours in a day, but I want to prioritize watching a K-drama or something,
Wow.
that is a distraction for me.
K-drama
That is a distraction for me. So anything that wants to take priority over my main goal is a distraction.
Yeah. Okay. Then my next question would now be: have you ever lost opportunities because of lack of focus?
right.
Not K-drama opportunities.
No. Because of lack of focus, did I ever lose an opportunity? That's a good question, but
I'm also thinking about it because I have to answer.
right. Okay. Top of my head right now, I would say
You have always been serious.
the only no, I've not always been serious, but one opportunity I know I missed out of was while I was still in school, like here in Canada. If I had created an express entry profile at the time, I probably would have gotten my PR while still,
Studying.
or straight out of college. I just was so laid back and lackadaisical about it. I felt, oh, I needed to be done with school, get a job first, you know, this and that, but
So you were focusing on something
else.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah, it's coming with plenty
He
revelations.
is, he is.
Okay. Okay. Makes
okay,
sense.
yeah. So I think, like, should I say the latest distraction, the latest out of missed plans that I have was this one.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, this
What
example.
about you?
For me, I don't think I can really point to a moment where I said, "Oh, I missed out this opportunity because I wasn't focused." But I can say that because I didn't take actions at the right time, I can't basically say that I didn't miss out on something. Because you know when you said in your podcast you missed like 100% of the shots that you don't take. So because I didn't apply myself, I've probably missed out on some opportunities. But I can't pinpoint exactly one spot. But I guess I could say for me, when I'm distracted in school and I don't focus as hard as I need to do when I'm studying, then I don't get the grades I want. That's because of a lack
Yeah.
of focus.
Focus.
Yeah.
Well, talking about school, well, I missed my first class
Oh.
because of lack of focus.
No.
I hope I'm not loud about that. Well, I wasn't actually a first class student, right? But I had a great grade when I started school, and then I met this girl, and I think in one of my videos I talked about it. I was good in school. People regarded me because I was intelligent and brilliant. But this particular night there was an exam the next day, and did I say it in the video?
I don't remember.
There was an exam in the next day, and one of the guys that really was relying on me, he came to me with certain questions and said, "Oh, I saw these questions. Can you solve it with me?" I have a degree in electrical and electronics engineering, by the way, just so you know. So I'm not the only engineer here.
Respect.
That course was fluid mechanics, ENG2, and I still remember. And because I was with this girl, right? I told the guy that, "Why are you reading this? It's not going to come out in the exam anyways. So why are you asking me to solve something that would not come out in the exam?" And the next day was the exam. I got into the exam. It was that exact question that came out in the exam. And guess what? I scored 5 over 70.
Damn.
I scored 5 over 70.
What did the girl score?
She wasn't even in my class.
That hurts.
So that course was the lowest level of my life, because there's the continuous assessment, that's the test, right? Over 30, and the exam over 70.
Wow.
So I scored 5 over 30 in the test, 5 over 30 in the exam. It brought me to 10 over 100.
Oh my gosh.
That was not just an F, that was an F. So when I didn't school in Canada, by the way. When I went on the board and I saw my matriculation number and I saw my score, I just went to sleep. I just went to sleep. But I think I got my pride back. I had an encounter with Bishop Oyedepo. He paid this thing. So I had an encounter with Bishop Oyedepo. I went to meet him. He laid his hands on my head. And I did the exam. When I was in 300 level, this was 200 level, I scored 84. I'm like, where was this before? So that's my own focus story.
Oh yeah.
And but the girl is married. I'm married now. But I can't forget it. She was my first. Let's go. And we have an audience anyway. She's just watching. She's the first viewer of this video. All right. So should we go to the next topic, or you want to say? I know you have you have a. What do you want to say about focus?
You mentioned this in your video. You said the firmness of your focus is directly proportional to your speed. And it's so easy to lose sight of what you're doing and just get distracted. But you need to remember why. And I have a Bible verse here. And it's Hebrews 12 verse 2. just referencing Jesus. It says, for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross and is now seated on the right hand with our God the Father, right? Even Jesus, despite all of the beatings, all of the insults, the spitting, the shame, he was able to remember why. Like, of course, he had his own shortcomings because he's fully divine and fully flesh, but he remembered why. And that's how he was able to stay focused on his own goal. And that's why we're all Christians here, because of that sacrifice. So that's my little
preacher.
my little nugget here.
That's actually touching, but I don't want this podcast to be too long. I wanted to say
that's
something
okay.
about that, but I think it's important to know why. Like I said earlier, what is focus for me is different from what's focus for him. I do have my focus, right? So one of my focus is doing this podcast, right? So I will have to create time to do this, and I do have a very busy schedule. But he said he wants to become a teacher, right? At a point in his life, if he starts making podcasts now, then he's doing the right thing by making a podcast, but he's doing it at the wrong time. Right? So focus is quite important when you actually know what your goal is.
Exactly.
Because your metrics are going to be measured by what the goal is. The level of your success, the level of everyone's success is going to be measured by the goal. You are an astrophysicist and a mathematician. If you now start studying English, it's a good thing. It's just the wrong thing. Right? Okay, let's go to the next one.
Yes,
Preparation. To be honest, I don't remember all the things I said. Tommy is just here reminding me. So preparation. Everyone wants to be successful.
That's right.
But almost everybody wants it to happen so fast.
Yeah.
That's true.
And sincerely, one thing I have learned in life is that you actually need to prepare for it. Nobody prepares in the day of battle. Take David for example. The day he fought Goliath was not the day he learned how to fight, right? He fought the bear, he fought the lion. That was what gave him the confidence to fight Goliath, right? So preparation for me is quite important. One thing I have learned this is now after 30, is that experimentation is actually good. And experimentation is preparation. But in life, when we fail, we are angry that we have failed. But why not look at it as if you are experimenting, right? Because if people actually get paid to be researchers. And what's research? It's experimenting. It's preparation. When COVID was happening, there were a lot of experiments going on, right? But the real deal came only after they had tested and tested and tested. So that would be my own angle of preparation. So who should I go with first? The woman with the notes?
Just they kill him.
Okay. What's the question in particular?
What's your thought about preparation in life? Or do you believe in get rich quick scheme?
Okay, my thoughts on preparation is there's one quote Papa always.
Of course, as a covenant somebody.
there's one quote he used to always drum whenever he's in chapel service with us. Nobody arrives at the future they are not prepared for. So
let me write it down.
So it did stick. It did stick. So I've always been drawn to process because I like to want to have processes because it's only on that basis that you can now have experience, right? And that experience now later on helps you, but in terms of preparation for what it is, I would say first, to your question, I don't believe in get rich quick scheme.
Finally.
I don't believe in that because it's not sustainable, right? But to your question again, preparation is everything. If you're not preparing, you're indirectly preparing to fail.
Yeah.
Spoken as a true son of Bishop Oyedepo in Covenant University.
No.
You're still going to sing that anthem for us.
Okay.
How do you say we are the Covenant? My wife went to Covenant, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sing it for us.
After the video. After the video.
All right. What do you think about preparation?
I think preparation is one of the most important things that we can all do for ourselves. It's kind of like training a muscle, right? Let's say you wanted to run a marathon. You can't just say, okay, today I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go outside and run 10 kilometers. It's not possible, right? So you need to get yourself equipped to do that challenge. And how do you do that? You start running slowly and slowly. So you start off small, just like you said, the same analogy with the experiments. You fail, of course, because you're doing it for the first time. So you just take little steps and little steps. And the thing is, nobody else's preparation can help you to achieve your own goal, right? You need to be in it yourself and do it. Like if we take a look at the parable of the 10 virgins, for instance, right? They all were in the same situation, right? They had oil and they had their lamps. But 5 of them were foolish and 5 of them were wise. 5 of the wise ones, they were prepared enough and they had their oil and the candles. And they all went to sleep at the same time. But the foolish ones, they didn't have any oil in their candles. So when the time to go and meet Jesus came, they didn't have anything. And the people who had the oil were telling them, okay, this is what I can advise you based on my own preparation. But now you need to go outside and find your own oil. By the time they came, it was gone. If they had been prepared, they would have ascended to heaven with Jesus. But unfortunately, they missed it. So that's why I feel like preparation is so important. If you want to accomplish anything, you need to be ready all the time. All the time.
Bishop Oyedepo says you don't prepare for battle on the day of battle. You already you discover a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to some practical experiences. I don't know if you want me to go first, but if you want to give our audience an example of how preparation has been beneficial in your life, maybe an opportunity just landed on you, like without you planning for it, and then you took advantage of it because you were already prepared one way or the other.
Well, I would say, so what has helped me in my career currently is the backlog of experiences that I've had in related field in Nigeria, like say during my IT, industrial training. Over here, they call it cooperative education. During that time, I did my internship at Dangote Refinery at the construction phase.
He's the real Nepo baby.
At the construction phase. At the construction phase.
In Dangote, why did you go and do it in Baba Moru first?
Oh well, during the construction phase, the experience I had from there that translates directly to what I do right now is the plans for, say, because I worked on the sulfur plant, the sulfur drawing comes and it's like we get to pick out the number of piles that are going to be under the foundation. So it's like extracting stuff from a blueprint. We were extracting the number of columns that are going to be underneath because the land was reclaimed, right? It used to be an ocean and they reclaimed the land by sand filling and all of those things. So we needed, or the organization needed to drive piles down.
Wow. So
it could help with the foundation. And translating that to that whole process prepared me for, I didn't like it back then because I wasn't being paid. Yeah, I didn't like it back then, but
Dangote is coming.
Yeah, but the rudiment or preparation in that phase has helped me right now, because I resumed like at my current place of work and I was able to catch up faster than others, you know, less mistakes, less errors and all of those things. And yeah, so it's like preparation really cannot be understated, because down the line is really going to help you one way or the other.
Wow.
So it's important to be prepared, take every lesson at every point in time. It might not work out for the best. I thought of quitting a whole number of times. Days when, because where the construction was taking place and where I was living were on like two ends of a state, and it wasn't really the best commute for me. So at the time, I really did think of quitting, but my dad would always, he's my role model, my mentor. He,
You know what I said? Me, I'm fake.
oh well, he would always tell me, oh, just take the lessons. The experience is more important. Nobody is going to ask you, oh, how did you learn this? They're only going to know, oh, you know this.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Nobody is going to ask, oh, who taught you this? How did you know this? Is, oh, he knows that and he knows it for himself. So just know it for yourself. And that in itself is just preparing you for the future. In the instance or at the time, you might think, when will this knowledge be relevant? Yeah, but trust me, you never know. Opportunities might pop up where you least expect, and it's like you just have to hop on it immediately. And yeah.
Wow. Let's just take a moment.
That's very powerful. Just bask. Exactly.
No, please.
Oh my
Please.
goodness.
Please.
I'm sorry that I said you are not ready for your podcast. I think you are very ready. Do you have a camera? You have a phone?
So we are here. We are here together.
No, this one is borrowed. This is borrowed stage. You should go and own your stage. Wow. Do you want to tell us a moment where preparation has been quite useful for you?
I guess I could really only speak about school, if that's okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so it's just about exams mostly. Like I said earlier, I'm a very, I guess I didn't mention this, but the K-drama thing, I really like to lean into my instant gratification and please my flesh a lot. But I think for exams, when preparation has paid off for me is really canceling out all of those distractions and just zoning in. Because I've had moments where I have to take very hard exams for certain courses, quantum mechanics. And the best thing that works for me, because I was talking to Caleb about this last week, is diligence really pays off and you need to be disciplined, which means you have to always put in the effort, which is showing up, preparing, whichever way you can. And for me, I know that if I have an exam on Friday, I have to be studying 2 weeks beforehand so that I can get the grade that I want. So it's taking the time to sit down, meet people, and just ask any questions that I need, and also preparing for myself, which is running through the notes and then doing a trial run, if that makes sense. So like doing past tests and doing the practice exams, trying to teach other people, and then it shows up in your grades. So that's how preparation pays off for me, because the thing is, your efforts will always show. So if you don't prepare enough, you'll see it in the low scores or the lack of interviews or the lack of whatever. Talk about your emotions. Don't hide it or bottle it down. Even the Bible says Jesus wept. You're not better than Jesus to cry. I will say that.
Dickiness told me say you should be weeping.
Just weep.
Whip it away.
But if you need to, but if
emotions make us who we are as humans.
I agree.
And being an empath is needed in your day-to-day life. You know, be empathetic towards your fellow human, towards, not being out of touch with your emotions in that sense.
Emotional maturity is being able to recognize when you're at fault and holding yourself accountable and going back to apologize. And again, sometimes you fail at regulating emotions, and that's fine. It's all part of preparation. It's all part of life. You just
should we score our emotional questions? You can't take away all these things. The ability to forgive, the ability to be angry, the ability to react, and all of those things. But balancing it. I think the main
Exactly.
work is to be able to govern it.
Yeah.
You should be able to govern your emotions.
Like, what did he say? Regulate.
Regulate. No, he just respect, sir. Yeah. But again, like I said, this is not my show. This is your
A
show.
Lapo baby that turns naked.